Hello, my name is Lena Crawford Patton, and welcome to Becoming Out Loud. Happy New Year 2026. I am starting this channel today because part of my becoming is to leave fear back in 2025. And a huge part of me not starting this channel was for fear of judgment, fear of not having the time to be perfect in it. But also, part of my becoming is to be obedient and to do what God asked me to do. And so here I am starting this channel on New Year's of 2025, stepping into my becoming, my process of transforming, not just modifying my behaviors, but actually evolving and having a new mindset. And so, one thing that I want you to feel when you come to becoming out loud, I want you to feel seen and I want you to feel hopeful. So I want you to know that you are not alone in this journey, no matter where you are in the process. I want you to feel hopeful that you can start your journey of becoming, no matter what age you are, no matter where you are in your life, whatever season it is. I am 51 years old. I am going through a divorce. I have had to move back to my home state and city, which I fought tremendously, and we'll get into that more in future episodes as well. But just like you, I am a woman who has worn many hats throughout my life, whether it was being a leader, whether it's being a wife, a mom, a caregiver, a professional, or even, the strong one, as people would say. But like many women, I've spent many of years, being shaped by those roles and by what society says that I should be or how I should be. But I've gotten to the point now in this season in my life where a transition that requires me to be honest, for me to be courageous, for me to be obedient, and for me to step into who God has intended me to be, not who the world intended me to be, not who my kids want me to be or my jobs want me to be, but who God has truly intended for me to be. And so, like I said before, I've really started this channel because, especially on this day, because it's a new beginning. Um, and again, it's a part of me overcoming and transitioning into a different mindset than I had prior that was stopping me from moving forward and stepping out and doing this. So, what this channel is that this is a space for ordinary women like me and like you to just share your journey of becoming. This isn't about perfection. As you can tell, this video is so not perfect. If anybody knows me that's watching, um, they might even be shocked that I did put this out here and not perfect it. But this is perfection, right? Who gets to decide what perfection is? But this is not about comparing somebody else's life to your life. All of our journeys look different. We're all unique. There might be some other people's journeys that you're able to resonate with more than other people's journeys, and that is fine. But this is not about comparing where we are with other people. This is not about fixing because there is no quick fix. This is about a journey. This is about transition. This is about ups and downs. A pastor actually, Pastor Mike Jr., PMJ from Rock City, he actually had talked about how, when you think about it in a hospital, if you are looking at a screen and you see somebody's pulse like this, right? That means they're pretty much flatlined, they're dead, right? But life, when you see it go up and down like this, right? That resonates life. And so that is what life is about. We're going to have great moments and we're going to have not so great moments. We're going to have moments where we're moving forward. There's moments when we might even revert back to some of our old ways. But it's the village that's going to help us remember who we are and whose we are. And it's going to be our village that's going to help us move forward in transitioning into the individuals that we are called to be. This channel is about me witnessing and other people witnessing and sharing their own stories based off of their experience. And so, what does becoming mean? Becoming to me means evolving into the person that God has chose me to be. Becoming means that there's a process that has to take place, right? And it's not about the world shaping me. It's about God shaping me. It's about me moving according to what I'm intended to move, the lessons that I'm going to learn, right? And being obedient to those lessons. It's about becoming many things that can help us as we continue to move forward on this journey. So I think about becoming stage kind of like being in the chrysalis of from a caterpillar to a butterfly. So that cocoon state. And when you are removed from everything else, all the environmental things that are around you that might influence you, but it's that protection that's around you while you're changing and while you're evolving and while you are turning into this, evolving into this beautiful butterfly that God has you to be, right? Caterpillars can't have caterpillars, right? Caterpillars turn into these beautiful butterflies, or should I say, let me correct myself. Butterflies don't have butterflies, right? Um, and so understanding that you're no longer the same thing that you used to be. So how you used to look, what you used to eat, how your mode of transportation, caterpillars crawl, butterflies fly. And so understanding that this is not about modification, but this is about transformation and transforming into this beautiful individual that you were made and born and created to be in the beginning. And so, as you can tell, there's going to be a lot of vulnerability and transparency that takes place in this space. And so, I welcome you to join in Becoming Out Loud. Hopefully, there are things that you can resonate with. Like I said, when you enter this space, my hope is that you feel like you are seen and that there's a sense of hope that you take away. So I ask that you reflect, ask questions in the comments, and as you listen, ask yourself, where am I in my becoming? What am I shedding? And what might be waiting on the other side of you being obedient? Thank you for being here and joining me on my first episode. I look forward to you um, subscribing to this channel, and thank you so much. This is Becoming Out Loud.